Alright everyone, so today we are going to talk about how you can build a 5 grand to 10 grand a month fitness brand. How I would build basically. It's not about you, it's about how I would do it. I'm not a fitness coach at all, but I do help fitness coaches scale with organic content. So let's talk about how I would personally build my personal brand and make 5 to 10 grand every month consistently as a fitness coach. Before we go ahead for anything, I want to be very crystal clear. This is not a fancy video. This is not something that is going to give you a shortcut or quick hack. If you are looking for that, please leave it. One more thing, if you follow and watch lots of content and you are not executing anything, or you execute it for short period of time and then you just fuck it, so please do not watch this one, because I'm about to literally give you everything you need to know to make 5 to 10 grand consistently if you just stick to it for a long period of time, like 6 months, a year, to whatever. Because just making 5 to 10 grand is not something very big. But sorry, so let me rephrase that. It's not sorry, it's simple basically, and it's hard. It's simple, but it's hard, and you have to stick to it because this is hard again. So let's go with that. I'm not gonna cut this video, so just let me clean this up. So first thing first, you would definitely need an Instagram page. Hopefully you have it. Ignore my drawing. So yeah, you need an Instagram page. So let's done. Boom. Now why only Instagram ID? So on Instagram you can post your content, and I think recently lots of people, I think millions of people and even kind of billions of people are just using Instagram more than any other platform like Facebook or Twitter, like literally Twitter, most people don't use it until unless they are professional, and like all these YouTube and other like whatever you name it. So the best platform would be Instagram to start with, or either to stick with, because I have seen coaches, fitness coaches I'm talking to, make 100 grand a month all organic. So what I would do first is I would make an Instagram page, and then I will go for the optimization of page. So I will optimize it completely. And what includes in optimization? So I will first get the clarity on who exactly I want to help, whether it's a man over 40, woman over 40, or man and woman over 40 who has money, which means high performing man or woman who has pain, that like what pain I was having. So let's say I was suffering from 100 pounds extra fat, okay, and I lost it. Now I can literally help other women, or let's say I'm a man basically, so I can help other men over 40 lose the same, right? And I was also high performing, so I can relate with high performers better, so that I will just help high performer men over 40, because I can relate with them. I can relate with their life, I can relate with their kids, I can relate with their like how they talk and do all this shit from with partners, because I would have seen it already, right? One more thing, I'm not saying you that I can relate with your kids as much as they can, but what I'm trying to convey is I would have already talked to more high performing at my age, isn't it, right? So I would get to know what others are doing. Same thing, I would get to know if I help other people doing the same thing, right? So first thing, I would optimize the Instagram account, and with the clear data of who exactly I want to help. And I would also like keep in mind this, which is pick up a niche or a guy or girl who has money already. So I would not go with, let's say, 15 or 20-year-old guys who does not have money, right? Because I'm 18, I have money because I'm working for it, but most Gen Z does not. So even when you are, let's say, targeting Gen Z, or like, let's say, agency owners, entrepreneurs, you should pick a good age, at least 25 plus or 30 plus. Otherwise, do not mention age, because if you are picking, let's say, agency owners, they might be making pretty good money, all right? Otherwise, you would get to know already that they are not from their profile. So hope that makes sense. But getting clarity on age is really helpful, that I would definitely do it. So I would optimize my profile, get clarity on my ICA, and after that I would add a good profile picture. So I would go with a good profile, smiley profile picture. Then I would optimize my name section for SEO. So I would just not write my Addy, I would write Addy online fitness coach for high performers 40 plus. So very clear SEO, so that I can rank into my ICA's top section, like search section basically. All right, and then I would optimize my bio. And one thing I would take care here is that the category option. So the category option, I would not write this or display on my profile. I will definitely like unhide it, hide it basically, so my bio does not go long. All right, and my bio will be in just 3 lines, and I would not go with who I help, what results I have, and the CTA, because this is something a lot of coaches have already done, right? And people are tired of it. Instead, I would go with this bio, which is the first line. I would talk about my ICA's pain problem. So let's say I'm targeting men over 40. I would say you are busy, successful, but your body does not match your standards. Simply. Then in the second line, I would write, we help, or we helped 1,000 plus men same as you lose XLBS in X days without Y. So I would do this, and then a simple CTA would be apply below, or one-on-one call below, or DM me right? And I would just make sure one thing, which is after my bio I would have a good link, like my funnel basically. So whenever somebody clicks on that, they either go to my email list, they either go to my VSL, the form, the Calendly, whatever. One more thing, quick. I am not an expert in funnels, so I would take someone's help who has done it. Let's say a guy who is very famous, or kind of have worked with a lot of fitness coaches before. So I would have done it, and let's say they take a little bit more time than I want. I can give that, but till then I will still not wait. Till then I can arrange something that can be a short-term solution. So let's say just a Calendly link. So just a Calendly link plus a Google form. So I can just use this thing, Google or either Typeform. So a Typeform would also work. Yeah. So I would just do this. This will be the exact step I would optimize my profile with, and then I will do this. This is a very, very important thing that I literally saw most fitness coaches ignore, just because they might don't know, or they don't know the power of this, which is your Instagram, so your IG highlights. All right, so highlights. Now I would just have 1, 2, 3, and like optional 4, and then one I will have for my clients win, one I will have for before after pictures of my clients, one I would have for in the clients win only I will add text plus video testimonial as well, so my audience don't have to move here and there back and forth. They can see everything in one go, and then the before after pictures in one slides, so again they don't get messed up with the video and text testimonials plus before after. and then I would just have one more which can be a quick recipe, so like recipe, and then one I can have optionally for like family, Q&A, or daily life something, right? So again, this section is for relatability, is not for business, but these two is literally and spatially for the business purpose, because if you don't have a good highlight representing your audience or like your business, you are literally leaving money on the table, so you need to fix it. And then what I would do after it, so let's go with that. Hope that's very very easy. So if you ask yourself, if you have highlights full of your for life fun, your like pictures, poses, workouts, 2024 stage prep, all of it, they don't care. They literally don't fucking care. All they care is about what you have done so far, who you have done for, how you can do it for me, and a little bit about your life, so they can build trust with you. Hope that makes sense. Now, after doing this, after doing highlights, I would have 3 pin posts. So like 3 pin post. So it's like 1. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, and 3. So I would just have 3 pin post like this. Ignore my drawing, guys, I don't care. So one post I would have for who am I, so it will be who am I. All right, I will explain about who am I, what I did so far, why I did so far, what has happened with me before, and why I like to help, who I like to help, and how I like. Okay, it's not about how I help. So in this I would not mention my process, my system, my method, anything else. It's just my pure life, that who I help, sorry, who am I basically. All right, I can show my family, I can show my dogs, I can show my partner, I can show my friends, and all these struggles I have gone through. So let's say I had a big blood clot in my left arm, I can show that. If I had a big cancer issue, I can show that. If I had a great accident, I can show that. So anything that has happened, I can show that. All right, so this is my struggle. Number 2, I would go with how I help. V/I. So if you are V, you write V. If you are I, write I. What does that mean is, if you have more coaches, like except you, if someone else is also working, write V. If you are alone, write I. Now one thing want to clear here, V makes more impact for sure. Like people think he's not alone, he got team, he must be good, but it does not matter. It's just their perception about you. So like there are just some people who take care about all this, that okay, he's just alone, I don't think he can deliver results, so you don't have to care about that. You just focus on I. If you are I, so be as transparent as possible. Do marketing, but don't do this type of marketing. All right. Third thing, I would just have my clients win. Okay. Now, Addy, I already have clients win in my highlights. So what? Have a clients win in your pin post as well, because like there are some people who might check your highlights, but you can't literally mention all the, like, okay, so in the pin post what I'm saying basically is this. In the pin post you will have 1 or 2 really good testimonial that you have got so far for your audience. All right, and you can just mention that all the specific detail that they have gone through. For instance, I would just say, he's my client John. He was struggling with cancer. He was overweight, 100 pounds. He was a high performer. He recently got his divorce, and he felt like he's just fucked up with his life. And then he came to me. We fixed his XYZ, and now he is at 100 lbs, fit life, structure system, nutrition dialed in, a really good life than he could have at his 20. So this can be literally a case study of my clients. And then one more thing, one best thing guys is you having a pin post in your like clients way, and you can also give a freebie. Okay, so with your pin post you can also give a freebie. Again, that freebie goal is to give something free to your audience and build trust. All right, so let me talk a little bit more about this freebie. So this is basically about, you can make a PDF either about how to work out, how to track your macros, how to get your blood work done, or let's say how to stay consistent while working out, or a 5-day simple push pull leg split workout. So anything that you feel your audience needs, that you were in need when you were not in good shape, just fucking build that. And once you are built with that, just start sharing that. So if let's say I'm targeting again women's for example, and I know that they struggle more with diet, I would make a simple diet plan about to hit 150 grams of protein every day. I can just share as a freebie, right? Because that will build trust, and then this freebie can work as my funnel. So this freebie can send them to my funnel, and from there either they can book a call, they can rewatch my content, and they can just nurture process keep going. All right, so yeah, that's just a side note on the freebie and clients win. So you can have all these three things that I would have basically. If you hate money, then just don't have all these things. But if you love money, or if you love helping others, these are some business tactic or like Instagram tactic you should be doing as a business owner, because you are not an influencer for sure, right? So why to behave like an influencer? And let's just talk about that, which is which is your content. So let's talk about the content now. This is really crucial, because I literally have seen coaches posting workouts, like literally like workouts like back day, leg day, shoulder day, chest day, like what? And then what I saw is like they are doing influencer thing. So what they are doing is this: they are recreating content which is viral. So they are going for viral content, and what's in their mind is that they don't have to get viral, they don't want to gain more followers, or they don't want more views. What they want is cash. But what they are doing is influencer thing, and they are recreating those viral reels. Now the problem with viral content is it will just give you views, either from Facebook. If you are connected on Facebook, I would attach my Instagram with Facebook as well, guys. So this is just a side note. I would also attach my Instagram with Facebook, because Facebook can also give me leverage, because I can get views, and those views can convert into paying clients for sure. Let's back to this. So yeah, I wouldn't these are that I would not do. So I'm just explaining what you guys do. Influencer going viral and just posting family videos. Like I literally have seen families, wife, partner, back to back. Look at your competitors. If they are making really good money, are they doing it every day, or once in a week, or once or twice in a month? All right. And then like what else? It can be just posting carousels. Yeah, just posting B-rolls and carousels. So just posting carousels plus B-rolls. Okay, and never coming on camera talking with your voice. So like these things I have seen people doing, which is just like which can be the main reason you are not converting, basically, or like booking calls. So I would just stop posting workout. I would stop doing influencer and viral thing, and I would stop just posting families, photos, videos and all of that. And I would also stop just posting carousels and B-rolls. what I would do instead is a mix. So I would just do a mix of everything. Now, in terms of mix, I'm not going to confuse you, so let me give you a simple system that I would use to mix everything I just explained. All right, and yeah, making viral content is not bad, but thinking choice before you make is important. Okay, so make sure you follow this. So I would just follow this simple content system, which is in three fuck 1 2 and 3. It's a 3 box. It's like a TOF, so it's a TOF, it's a MOF, and this is a BOF. Okay, this is crucial. This is so crucial, so make sure you watch it. Now let's talk about TOF for a second. Please ignore the truck sound. I'm so tired of this. Okay, so TOF. Now in this I will post some of my relatable content. So relatable content, relatable content, viral content to get more eyeballs, some quick tip with b-rolls, etc., and carousels I can do, and again some quick recipe that I basically use. I would not copy others to do it. So in the TOF I would do all these things. Okay, basically making some content that will get more eyeballs on my page, and I can even send freebie. Yes, so freebie you can send either in your TOF as well as BOF as well as MOF. So you can literally send freebie in all these funnel. Okay, this is a content funnel, by the way. So it's a funnel, all right, that I use for my clients. Then middle of funnel, in this I would go deeper, so very deeper, so like very deeper in every topic, every single topic. So let's say the topic is about 3 habits you instantly stop if you want to lose fat after 40. So I would go literally very deeper. I would not just talk about number 1, start sleeping 8 hours. Why 8 hours? How 8 hours? I would also talk about that. So I would go very deeper into topics that can nurture my audience in a very well way. And then I don't care, first of all, I would also not care about if they watch it or not. My goal would be to make as detailed content as possible. One more thing would be in as less time as possible, because they have very less attention span. This might sound ridiculous, but yes, this is true, that they don't have attention span, and it's our job to literally teach them and nurture them. So once they are nurtured, then you can definitely send them your long YouTube video or long explanation about anything, either your freebie. Now then you will go with BOF content, which is just promote. So like bottom of funnel, top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel. This is about you posting content for clients win. So it's just the client win, before after pictures, or like realize them that they are behind, they are just all or nothing mindset every Monday, they are falling off every weekend, all of it. Okay, so this is what I would do to make content. I would make a TOF content, MOF content, BOF content, and if I have to focus on one thing initially to grow more followers, to get more eyeballs, and to nurture my audience more, I would focus more on the TOF and MOF content. And more than MOF, I would focus on TOF content, because TOF content will give me more eyeballs and in short period of time, by the way. Okay, and I would also do MOF as to nurture my audience. So let me give you a percentage of from 100. So 100% is total, right? And from 100, let me do it. So I would post around like 60% of TOF content, and then like let's do it 50%. Yeah, let's do 50 to TOF, 30 to MOF, and then 20 to BOF. All right, so this could be the thing. 50, 30, 80, and 20, 100. Yeah, so I would just do this, and let's say I'm posting 7 days a week. So let me remove this. This is so messy now. Let me just do it. So I'm posting like 7 days a week, which is you should do because you are not at 5 to 10 grand a month right now. So I would definitely do it because I'm not at 10 grand a month at the moment, right? So I would do this, which is, let's say I'm posting 7 days a week. 7 days week. Now what I would do, I would post like 3 TOF, 2 MOF, 3 MOF, 3 MOF, 3, and then 1 BOF. That's all I would do. Okay, I would get more eyeballs, views from this. Then I would nurture all of those people from this, and then if they are nurtured, I can literally get sales from this. So this is where I will make money. After everything is done, I would just also focus on, except content, I would also focus on the outreach, either inbound or outbound. So either I message them or they message me. I would do it, and I would just do 20 a day, and track them in a sheet, because the pillar of business is tracking. If you don't do it, you lose. Now 20 DMs a day. Why? Because this is safe, and safer is 30, but I'm being very more safe. I'm just doing 20 a day, right? That way I don't get banned, that way I don't get restriction. I just keep 8-1. Now if I have to scale from 10 grand, what I would do is this. I would still post consistently content. I can even increase content volume, and then I would just increase the outreach volume, which will be having like setters or having 5 accounts with different names, and using different pictures and all of that, and following the same framework that has already worked for me, and I would just repeat. So this is what I would do. Now if you're confused on how to do outreach for your fitness business, drop the question below. Just drop the word outreach, and I might make the video for it that I do with my clients. So that has literally booked calls, generated income. Is possible. Now this is exactly what I would do. I'm not going to do any very huge or impossible thing like rocket science that no one has ever done. So I would not even think of doing something different. No, not at all. You don't need to do something different. These are the exact steps, guys. This video is a little longer, but hope this helped you in any way possible. And trust me, I promise you on this video, if you do follow this consistently, do the hard work, staying consistent, 10 grand or even 30 grand won't be a big deal. Seriously. And if possible, along the way, whenever you get time, you can just create a YouTube content. Oh my god, it's not working. So you can just create a YouTube content. This is the biggest leverage in all content format. Short term is good, YouTube long term is great. So look at all the big competitors in your industry, or let's look at Sam Ovens, Alex Hormozy, Grant Cardone, Tony Robbins. All of these people have a very strong YouTube channel, and what they most focus on is YouTube, because that is a long-term format and people has long-term attention with you, so they are watching like this, and on Instagram it's like boom, just skip it. So the middle they skip it, like they are skipping every single reel. So it's not even again their your fault, also it's your fault, but it's more of them that they are just not interested, they don't have attention span, right? So this is IG, this is YouTube. If you can, make YouTube. If you can't, don't distract, just focus on Instagram, because like literally, even if you don't have a YouTube channel right now, making 100 grand, sorry, 10 grand is not a big deal with your content. So this is what I would exactly do if I were at your position to grow my business, fitness business, 5 to 10 grand with content. Sorry, Instagram content. If you like this video, just like that, like click that button, and you can even subscribe to my channel, because I post this kind of stuff every week 2 times. So hope this helped you. See you. Bye bye.